Springtime has officially begun, and this month I'm getting up from behind the writer's desk to host your Harry Potter speedrunning community recap for March 2024. I'm Nickie, and let's start this.
Nickie, I'm only going to tell you once. One more swear word, and I'll get out the whip.
Okay, Umbridge, jeez. Alright, let's get the show on the road with some handheld news. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone for the Game Boy Advance has had its world record beaten, tied, and then beaten again. Earlier this past month, French runner Cosmic_Lumion achieved a time of 1 minute 54 seconds and 433 milliseconds. And because this is the HP community and we're all under the mercy of a different French guy's skill at all these games, Flo203 tied Cosmic's time to the frame. But in a move that would make his ancestors proud, British runner Starlight Sims untied the record from the French runners, putting it at 1 minute 54 seconds and 133 milliseconds at the time of writing. Maybe there's some competition brewing here, but sadly we do not possess a crystal ball, so let's move on. We continue this month's recap by commemorating a specific Hogwarts Legacy runner going on an absolute rampage. German runner Lily, or Lily_X3_ on Twitch, has not broken one, not two, but three world records while breaking 2-minute barriers in the process and coming very close to another one. Kill Ranrock on hard difficulty now has a world record of 3 hours, 29 minutes, and 26 seconds without loads, beating Finnish runner Dix9 by 44 seconds. Almost right after getting to sub 330, Lily improves her own time in the same category, but on the easier story difficulty by 5 minutes, untying the categories and setting a lowless time of 3 hours, 24 minutes, and 8 seconds. If you can count, you know that I'm not done yet talking about the Hogwarts Legacy Queen. Lily also completed the first ever sub 6 hour and 50 minutes run in the any percent category. This category is so much longer than Kill Ranrock because of the fact you play until the credits roll in this category. Lily is now 9 seconds away from a sub 6 hour and 40 minute time, putting the world record at 6 hours, 40 minutes, and 8 seconds without loads, just in case the previous time I asked you to count proved difficult. No more snide comments from me, I promise. Just gotta get them out of my system. It only took us 1 minute and 46 seconds before this guy showed up again.
You can't keep getting away with it! He can't keep getting away with it! He won't.
Flo achieved a sub 3 hour time in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone 100% for the Xbox. 2 hours, 59 minutes, and 33 seconds loadless to be exact. This is 2 minutes and 5 seconds faster than British runner and host of the previous recap, Deputy Starlight Sims. Not only did Flo beat this hundo time, he also beat the hundo record for HP3 Xbox. The previous record was a 2 hours, 33 and 33 seconds set by American runner Blaze Knight, until Flo lowered it by 3 minutes and 57 seconds.
You can't keep getting away!
Speaking of Blaze Knight, he's recently been on a tear when it comes to HP3 for the Xbox and greatly improved the no major skips world record this last month. It used to stand at 2 hours, 19 minutes, and 6 seconds without loads, held by fellow American runner DSB Mike. The HP Insider's host lowered this time by 10 minutes and 34 seconds, putting it at 2 hours, 8 minutes, and 32 seconds, which is a stunning feat, and there's sure to be more improvements to follow. Our final bit of a Harry Potter console news has to do with its newest edition. If you watched the last recap, you will know that most of it consisted of all the new discoveries that caused the HP2 6th gen leaderboards to split into PS2 and Xbox/GameCube respectively. Because of these changes, runners no longer found the no major skips name to be apt, and so they changed it to any percent no end day skip to better reflect the category. The current record stands at 2 hours, 31 minutes, and 24 seconds by Flo203 for console, and at 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 6 seconds by Blaze Knight for emulator. And I suspect it won't be long before we hear more about this category. So finally I've done it. It worked! I mean, of course it worked. Because the light the Half-Blood Prince shines is all-encompassing. Isn't it, Flo? Because of my ritual, we can now rush all the potions we want on the category extension leaderboard. You have the record now, but soon. Never mind, I don't have the time to grind games, but it's there! It's there!
Why is the Nickie? What is going? What the?
Miney! Hey! Nothing really, I'm just...
What's Flo doing here? And what is he going on about?
I don't know what you're talking about. He's just excited about Potion Rush. Same as me.
He's in a pentagon of HP6 PS2 copies, Nickie.
It's not what it looks like.
Nickie, I've told you before, just because HP6 has a category extension now does not make your cult real.
But...
No buts, okay? Look, I leave for half a day, and this happens. What? Look, this place better be spotless by the time I get back, okay? Or else, they better be spotless and sort him out.
I swear it's real. We've come to that time in the recap where we spend the upcoming minutes looking at what the insanely dedicated Lowcast runners have done for their respective games. Finnish HP1 aficionado Akantianen set another Lowcast record, lowering it from 80 to 79 casts. Akan is a man of very few words himself, so I bet he'll appreciate just leaving it at that. American runner Radburn Tro 44 has also improved the HP2 Lowcast record, and by a whole 7 casts at first, lowering the record from 60 to 53. Then not so long after setting this one, he managed to skim off 2 more casts, so the record now stands at 51 total casts. This was achieved with 2 new strats in Goyle and another very complex one in Aragog, skipping a whole bunch more. Portal Guy has been quoted saying, quote, "This route is so incredibly complex, I could write an entire video essay breaking it down," unquote. Will a small podcast do instead, Portal? If you'd like a more in-depth look, be sure to follow the HPSRUpdates Twitch channel, where this month's Recap Rewind will go live. I can't take it any longer, listeners and viewers. This man, he cannot be stopped. And it's eating at my psyche. He can't keep getting out. He just can't let anyone win, can he? So last month, Bill got the HP2 PC any percent roll record, right? So of course, French runner Flo203 took the record back from him, setting it at 32 minutes and 50 seconds without loads, 2 seconds faster than Bill. No wonder we banned Flo. I mean, if Miney just would have let me complete my ritual, then we wouldn't have had this problem. But I mean, there must be something else that we can do.
There now follows an important statement from the HPSR Updates team.
Did you know that every 6 seconds, 20 records get viciously beaten by disgusting monsters called Flo203? We here at the Record Preservation Project cannot stand for the abuse and call upon your humanity to save these poor times. If you stand with us, we can stop Flo from coming close to RPP. Any donation is helpful. Please call 1-800-203-203 or text RECORD to 203 and adopt a poor abused record today. With your help, we can together strengthen RPP. After that public service announcement, we get to talk about my favorite category, glitchless for HP2 PC. This is not sarcasm, and that is not a knife my knee is pointing at me. Earlier this month, some discoveries that were made a while back came bubbling back up to the surface with the glitchless tournament hosted by Nixo being in full swing. Let me introduce you to the Shroom Bounce. This is a variation of a different strat that was found involving the Choco Frog and the Finda. I'm not going into detail because Miney and I will do that together with Portal Guy in the upcoming Recap Rewind, but it involves being at the mercy of this frog to block the gate, closing with this snail and bringing back the mushrooms so you can stack them all the way up to the finish line. Now runners instead bounce off of this snail to skip the mushroom stacking and putting the glitchless record below 44 minutes. German runner All I Need Is Cake got a time of 45 minutes flat at the start of this month. Only 2 days later, the strat started to pay dividends with a new road record of 44 minutes 44 seconds. Then,
You can't keep getting it!
just kidding, he tried though. He was streaming and he actually did beat the record. Pakistani runner Bill heard of the good work we do at the Record Preservation Project and decided to give us a call. He ended up snagging the world record from Flo with a time of 44 minutes and 25 seconds just as the month comes to a close. Just because Cake lost the glitchless world record does not mean he did not triumph in other ways this month. The glitchless A bracket has come to a close, and as I've already spoiled, All I Need Is Cake won the whole thing without dropping a single game. Other notable mentions are Bulgarian runner Portal Guy grinding his dime town to second place in preparation for the tournament and encouraging everyone to learn the shroom bounce in the process. I would also like to shine a light on the sportsmanship on display, with runners agreeing in advance whether or not to go for the big, new, difficult skip. Lastly, I'd like to show off some of the spicy memes you guys made because this template is just fantastic, honestly.
Portal during Cake's Willow. Portal during Cake's Rikchu. Portal during Cake's Boomslang. Portal during Cake's Defindo. When you fail frog skip. When your opponent fails frog skip. Miney. Goyle. Is this Bicorn? Say the line, Bart. Anything can happen. Comment useful information about the run. Anything can happen in glitchless. Causes average staircase movement. You have alerted the frog.
I'm almost done talking. I know I've heard enough of my voice at this point, so let's bring back the announcement corner. This is the semi-returning segment where we get on our soapboxes and shout out what things got announced since the last recap. Bulgarian runner and also my boyfriend, but don't tell Renee, Portal Guy, has announced an HP2 Warpless tournament. At the time of writing, I'm unsure of the dates, but once we at the recap team know, we'll let you listeners and viewers know. Next up, I want to show off the logo for our upcoming series that's in the works, Showcase Saturday. We'd like the HPSRUpdates Twitch channel to become a platform where every runner in a community could get a spotlight shown on their favorite HP games, regardless of whether they're in the top echelon of runners or not. Showcase Saturday would therefore be an opportunity to submit and, well, showcase speed runs, challenge runs, and even small tournaments if the demand is there. Be on the lookout for more updates regarding this new series. Lastly, I have quite an exciting announcement to make, if I do say so myself. The recap team has been silently expanding to provide you with more interesting content and make our existing content more engaging for the community. This silence is now broken as we're opening applications. If you think you can strengthen the recap team with one of these specific skills, please click the link in the description below. We're looking for another writer, someone who has talent editing videos, someone who can keep us up to date on all the PS1 news, and lastly, someone who is proficient at packaging our videos before they get uploaded. Hope to get to hear from you potential recap team members very soon. And after all that yapping, I finally get to turn the lights off in my cage until it's time to write the next recap. I've been Nickie, and this has been your Harry Potter Speedrunning Community Recap for March 2024. Until next time.
Hi guys, Miney here, Project Manager for HPSR Updates. I hope you enjoyed this month's recap. As Nickie mentioned, we are recruiting for the team, so if you're interested, you can check out the role descriptions as well as the application form down in the description below. Also be sure to follow us on Twitch so as not to miss this month's recap rewind on Monday at the earlier time of noon UTC. Hope to see you all there. Bye!